Or people are getting calls if they are on margin.
We have seen a precipitous decline in the price of Bitcoin, now down over $1,000 in today's trade. The broader picture, Bitcoin is down 65% from its highs hit back in mid-December.
I seriously don't know what to do right now. Wait, hold on a minute. I seriously don't know what to do right now. What is going on, guys? Aside Crypto back here again, and today we're going to talk about the Bitcoin crash. So I mentioned in my other video where I talked about whether Bitcoin was in a bubble, that if we were to close below 8,500, that we would potentially go much lower. Although I didn't think that we would at the moment, that is the current state right now. I know a lot of people on YouTube like to criticize technical analysis channels and say that they really can't predict where the price is going. And I would have to say that that is true to some extent, because we don't know the timing that something is going to go down. We don't know to what extent it's going to go down. We really need to just take it step by step and kind of evaluate the situation as it goes. So we can see here that at 8,500, we had a huge bearish engulfing candle, which closed below through this point, and that opened up a gateway to drop much lower. And right now we're looking at the next support at 5,300. Now, at the current state of things, if this is the swing low and that this is the lowest point that Bitcoin is going to go, and I know there's a Senate meeting tomorrow where they're going to discuss regulations on crypto, and if this is the low and that we've literally made a higher low here on the chart, then I think that we could start to consolidate and maybe move back up here. We can see here that on coinmarketcap.com that we've actually, since my last videos, dropped from the stable market cap of about 500 billion to roughly around 300 billion and kind of floating around 291 billion at the current moment. And I think at times like this, it's really important to know the plan that you had originally when you were entering cryptocurrencies. Because in December, it was so easy to get caught up in the craze of just buying, because it was pretty much just impossible to lose money. But now that we're seeing a correction, if you got in simply because of fear of missing out, or simply because you thought that you were going to make a lot of money in a very short span of time, then you might be a little shaky right now. But if you're kind of someone who believed in the technology and did the research and think that blockchain will be adopted globally in the future, then you might still be holding on. If we look at Amazon, Amazon has a 669 billion market cap. If blockchain will be adopted as a technology, I think that the current 300 billion market cap would be a really cheap valuation. Now I want to switch over and talk about the regulation of cryptocurrencies real quick. I read the testimony on virtual currencies for the SEC, and I don't think that it sounded really bearish. I think that we're at this point where the market is going down, people are losing money, and they're kind of like, yeah, okay, maybe we need some regulation in this market because it's so heavily manipulated. But it's kind of funny that nobody really thought of that when the market was going up, because you know why? Because nobody cares when they're making money. Now, while we're on the topic of regulation, I kind of want to outline my view that I am extremely bullish on blockchain at the current moment, but I'm not so bullish on those privacy coins, because I just don't think it's feasible that the government will allow a currency that's not able to be traced, because the whole issue that they're dealing with here is they're trying to attack money laundering and make sure that people are paying their taxes. So I think that regulation will be good for this market. Money will flow into this, and those projects that actually have products or prototypes that are based on the blockchain will succeed going forward. But regulation is going to hit those scam coins that are simply just a white paper and have no product really, really hard. I think that with the coming regulation, we're going to have to take a good look at our portfolio and decide and do some heavy research on which coins we actually think are going to be successful going forward. And that's it for today, guys. If you liked the video, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified on future videos. Peace out, guys.